about 50 years. Welcome and thank you for coming tonight. I'm very delighted that we have two special shows here tonight. The first one, of course, is our West Coast Pastel Society, and that is the gallery that we're all standing in here right now, and also the gallery in the back. We have, how many participants do we have in that? Over 80? We have about 80 participants for that show this year, and we will be announcing those award winners also. If Susan Goodmanson is here, oh, there you are. Sorry. How are you? Thank you. We'll be announcing it just a moment. I gotta make that nice. Okay, great. And we'll also be, thank you also for the 8 high schools that participated in our annual high school show. It's our 33rd year, so congratulations to all of you. This year, the high school show, I'm proud to announce that it's the largest participation we've ever had. We have over 100 entries this year. So congratulations to all the students who entered that show as well. You did some fabulous work. I do want to mention that any high school student that is here tonight that participated in the show, we are granting you 1-year artist memberships for free. So I encourage you to get a form that's up at the front. Lori holds the forms up there. And that will allow you to participate in all of our artist membership shows that are competitions for free for 1 year. So we want to encourage you to continue to participate as a Blue Line artist. Don't forget to fill out your membership form and turn it in tonight, and you will receive your membership card in the mail. Okay, without further ado, I wanted to thank all of those folks that were a part of this. First of all, thank you to all the high school teachers that encourage your students to participate. There is some wonderful talent, and thank you so much for keeping those students involved year after year. It's just amazing work keeping them creative, keeping them involved with those critical thinking skills, and keeping them moving forward in the arts. So, a round of applause for our high school. And so first we'll move on to our high school awards, and then we will also move on to our West Coast Pastel Society awards. I wanted to introduce those who were involved in the high school show, and that is, we have our staff member who's in charge of education. Her name is Katie Curler. She couldn't be here tonight, but she's been working with one of our interns, Christy Welton, who did curate the show. Where'd you go? There she is. And Christy, can you just tell us a little bit about how you hung the show and what your thoughts were about the show?
Well, it was a lot of work, getting all those to fit in the space. We had a lot of submissions, and it was hard to choose between what pieces we would take, and we could only take a limited amount, of course, based on the space. We had to move it from the children's exhibit into the that exhibit, the West Park, because it was so large. It took us about 3 days to get everything hung up and set. We did some extra work putting it back, and it took pretty much the whole time for me to be able to choose the winners. So it was pretty spectacular and pretty hard to do. So, and I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to do so. This is to the high school students. I wanted to let you know that there's something that I learned from each of you. And I wanted to tell you that there's something that I think you should know. Art is history. You probably didn't realize you were making history when you made these pieces of art. And you're probably thinking, ew, I don't like history, like me. But when it comes to art, it's different. Your artwork is history, and you're not just reading about it, it's here and it's real. And the artwork preserves something about you, something emotionally, something physically, personally, or the physical reality around you, imagination, and your beliefs, different things. And it's kind of what you think of the past, the present, and what you hold to be the future. And for these reasons, I chose these following winners. Okay. And when I read your name, could you come up and stay up here? So I chose, as first honorable mention, Morgan Paris, Side Effects. It may take a little bit to get around. Because her technique was so society, particularly to women, and the need for us to change something about society. And as second honorable mention, I chose Aaron Hopkins. Because of her technique with watercolor and the many messages this piece says about life and loss and our state of mind. For third place, we chose Ariana Pavlos. I hope I'm saying that right. Death Toll 1918. Because of her skill with colored pencil and the interesting color palette she chose, and its message that not even children are exempt from the ravages of war, and we need to remember our history and learn. For second place, we chose Deanna Nardi's Hope to Be Like Her. Because of her intriguing style and technique with a brush, if she used one. And the message it says about longing and breaking free of our bonds. Thank you. And for first place, we chose Hannah Kang's Am I Pretty Now? Because it's a wonderful photograph that shows the beauty that disguises the pressure to be beautiful, even at a very young age. The best of show, we'd like to encourage you to stay and be here and listen for the Pastel Society's awards. For best of show, we chose Angelica Ramos' Countdown because it shows off her skill as a painter and gives us a strong view, perhaps harkening to Lord of the Flies, of human nature, pressure, in our society. Angelica Ramos.
That was truly a very difficult task that our staff and Christy had to go through in order to choose these award winners. Each of these students have received some cash award and scholarship from Blue Line Arts as a way to continue their career in the arts. So we hope you will do that. Thank you very much. Let's get a picture really quick. Oh, there goes Christy. Ready? All right. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you very much.